back, or welcome to the channel. I'm Dyyannamarie and you're watching Handmade by Dyyannamarie. So, I recently got some new mica powders from a new company, and there are 24 10 milliliter containers in here. And I have looked at these colors and they are quite brilliant. So this is titanium green. Now I will tell you, like all powders, when you're opening them, be careful, because they'll fly everywhere. So I'm going to take several of these colors and I'm going to just kind of go this way with various colors, and let's see what we can come up with. All right, I'm also thinking about adding some stones or sprinkles, something like that at the very bottom. So I haven't quite decided on that one yet. We'll see what's what once we get to that point. So let me pull out some colors. We're going to use at least 5. At least 5. Okay. So I decided just to take the first row across. And so that's going to give us Sunshine Gold and Shining Red Bronze, Jade Green, Satin Mauve, Bright Golden, and then I went ahead and got the 6th one, which is Grass Green. So we're going to get these ready and start painting our mold. Okay, so we're going to start with the Sunshine Gold. I don't believe I've opened this one yet. So when you're opening these, guys, be really careful, because that powder, it will go everywhere. So here is that color. Quite pretty. Quite pretty. Okay, now another thing I do is I take my paper towels and I'll tear them in half. That way it helps me preserve the paper towels that I'm using. All right, so we're going to start out by doing the bottom part of our mold. Tell you what, it's a little difficult without my ring light, but I'm ordering another one, so it should be here in a day or two. Now I'm not going to try to make the line straight per se. I mean, not just jagged everywhere, but not necessarily straight. I hope this doesn't stick to my mold and not come out. I used those other colors the other day, and I think it was that red rose. No, it was the purple. It was the purple that kind of stuck to the mold. So I'm gonna have to really try and get that cleaned out. These are spreading really nicely. I like the way, there's no hesitation in them. They're quite pretty. Well, this is quite pretty. So, all right, so that's our gold. Make sure I get into the crevices here. that's our gold. Now with each one of these, let me get a longer paper towel for this one. Hopefully that will be long enough. But I am going to make sure that I shake off the excess with each one. Just dump that in the trash can there. All right, so our next color, so we've done the gold, let's move that over here. And we're gonna clean our brush. I'm not worried about the brush being too clean because they are going to mesh. So this next one is shining red bronze. Shining red bronze. Sometimes these things are not easy to open. Let's get the tweezers here. Oh, that helped. Oh, that's pretty. That's a pretty color. Okay, let's do that next to our gold. Okay. And we're not gonna be worried about them blending, it's okay. There's really no way to keep them from blending unless you put some type of border between your colors. So I don't want to go too fast and get too ahead of myself, you know, because that can happen. Ooh, that was my stomach growling. It's about, what time is it? It's 11:13 on a Saturday morning. I've been up for a little while. Daydreaming, pretty much. You know, thinking about my upcoming event. Things I need to get. Oh my God, so I was going to go to Costco and get my 6-foot table. And so I went online and, you know, to see what the price would be. Oh my God, they wanted over $100 for a dadgum 6-foot table. And so I went and looked at the place I said I wasn't going to go to, and there it is $69. So yeah, I can get 2 of them for the price of one at Costco. So you know, you gotta get what you gotta get where you can get it. So this next one is jade green. And oh, that's a pretty color too. All these colors are so bountiful, I guess is the word I'm looking for. They're so there's a word for it when the colors are just so brilliant. They're just so you know, they're just so. And that's what these colors have been that I recently received. And this is just so smooth. some of them can be like you drag and it doesn't, it's like there's a hesitation, you know what I mean? It's like you have to go back over it several times in order to get it all covered. But with this one, with these colors, it's like you put the brush down and it covers it. It's great coverage. Can y'all see that? Am I in frame? I'm sorry. I apologize if I'm not in frame. It's kind of hard. There we go. I think, yeah, we're good now. Okay. There we go. I mean, it does me no good to do this and talk to y'all if you can't see what I'm doing. You know? I like doing this. I guess I'm a teacher at heart. And I like sharing with people easier ways to do things, or just share with them ways to not to avoid the hurdles that I went through. Lord have mercy, I'll get it out here in a minute. You know what I mean? So I've learned so much in this resin community. People have given great advice. I appreciate the comments folks are making, you know, sharing their wisdom and their experiences. So, you know, that's what community is all about, you know. And I really, really like this community. I really like this community. I like this community a lot. You know, it's always cool to be a part of something, but it's especially cool to be a part of something where, you know, you have the, you know, you have the interest. And I am just going all kind of cuckoo crazy with this stuff and not even following what I said I was going to do, but I guess we'll just keep on with this the way I'm doing it. I guess it makes sense. Or maybe it doesn't. Who knows? Who cares? Okay, sorry. Got out of frame again, didn't I? Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Let's close this up. And our next color is going to be satin mauve. Oops, get it? Got it. Okay, good. Satin mauve. That's pretty too. Look at that. Okay, there it is. Great. Okay. Alrighty, so we're gonna start here. I'm just starting a whole new way of doing things, y'all. I'm really curious as to how this is going to look And I'm on my leveling table, and this thing has been just wonderful. It is a less resins leveling table, and it just makes me so much more confident in knowing my, when I pour, that it's level. So I really, it takes a lot of stress off of me, knowing that everything is level. Okay. Trying to make sure I stay in frame, guys. Trying to stay in frame. It's easy to get out of frame because I pull it closer to me. I've got the table, my actual table I'm working on, and then the leveling table, which I love because the leveling table gives me some additional height, and I really appreciate that. So that way my neck isn't always bent down. So that's nice. Now, what I've also learned in doing resin is that, perfection, though we strive for it, it is often fleeting. So I just do the best I can with what I have, and just let it go. Now it looks like we may have to grab some more colors here. So here is bright golden. That'll be cool. We get to see some other colors in use. So looks like we're gonna have to grab some more of those. I'm just cleaning my brush here. All right, so all right. Oh yeah, want to make sure I'm in frame. I know I keep saying that, but I keep looking up and seeing that I'm out of frame. And like I said, what good does it do me to do this if y'all can't see what I'm doing? It would be like I'm just in here by myself, and that's not nice. So we're gonna go ahead and go up and around on this one. Okay. Creamy, that's the word I'm looking for to describe these powders. Creamy, that's it. That is it. Because they spread so nicely. That's the word I'm looking for. Creamy. Yes, that's a perfect description for, look how, y'all can see how smoothly, how smoothly it's going on. So let me turn this around here. I know it looks a mess, but believe you me, I believe that it's gonna be lovely when it's all said and done. I just believe that. I just believe that. Just like any other piece of art, when you first start it, you start doubting if it's going to turn out the way that you hope. But you have to keep going because you won't know if you don't keep going. So even though this looks an absolute mess to me right now, I am going to keep going because I believe that it's going to turn out to be just lovely when I'm all done with it. I just believe that. And that's what being an artist is all about. It's just having faith in what your creation is, what you see, because it's what you see. You know what I mean? It's not someone else's vision, it's your vision. And so you have to have faith in your vision, whatever that might be. Okay, alrighty. Alright, let's see. I think we probably may need 2 more colors, maybe. Let me grab them. Alright, so we already had the grass green, which I'm going to use next. So I pulled out Fantasy Purple and bronze and Fantasy Purple, and then also a lake blue. Okay, so if we need all of those, we've got them. But next is going to be the grass green. Oh, did I dump it? I think, yeah, we did. Okay, want to make sure we dump that. All right, so now let's do the grass green. That goes almost this close to the color, that golden color there. I hope we can differentiate between those. Another thing about these powders, and about all powders, they get everywhere. They get everywhere. Okay. All right. So we got the green. Let's tap that. Ooh, getting a little bit of a mess up here. Get that extra out of there. I'll clean that off when we're done. Okay, so let's turn it around. And let's make sure we got some pretty good coverage here. All right, let's do the lake blue next. Ooh, gets everywhere. Okay. Oh, that's a pretty blue. That is a very pretty, I'm sorry, did I show y'all? That is a very pretty blue, isn't it? Maybe you can see it better on the lid. Okay. I'm gonna have to pick this up and do it this way.
Artlist.io.
Ooh, we take that up the side right there. Okay. So we're gonna take it up the side right here too. Trying to make sure I'm staying in frame,
Music
guys.
licensing reimagined.
I know I keep saying that, but I just want you to know that I'm trying to make sure I stay in frame. Okay, so this one will bring it down to here because we have space there. So we'll bring it down. Okay. And okay, so right here, since we have the gold right there, we're going to bring the blue up this way. And we're just going to take the blue
Music licensing
all the way
reimagined.
across on the top here. I'm just putting it in the top of the mold here like that. And I'm just carrying it on over. So when I get here where there's blank space, then I will bring the blue down. So like here, I can bring the blue down because now there's blank space there for it. Okay, same here, we'll just bring it down, but we're bringing it to the top of the mold, but not on the top of the mold, you know what I mean? Okay, all right, so now let's bring it here. I'm not taking up all that space though, okay? It's not taking up all that space. We're gonna curve it around because I still have other colors I wouldn't mind putting in there. Okay. I'm trying to have a method to the madness. You know what I mean? Okay, and now we're gonna finish the blue off, bringing it down here, and letting it go right there. Whew, that was a challenging one there, and it's because I wanted to, you know, kind of follow the curve and stuff of the other colors. All right. Dump that out. Okay. And we have the bronze. That's what we'll use next, bronze. Alrighty, so now we have the bronze here. So we will do the bronze this way. And bring it around. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just kind of think I'm gonna take the bronze and bring it up on here because there's a little space right there for it. So we're gonna do that there. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just got a great idea. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, this is gonna be great. Okay, so looks like the only other place our bronze can go is over here. Okay. All right. And then our final color, of course, and I didn't, you know, it just happened to be where it was in the box. I didn't pick it up particularly. Give me just a minute, I need to clean this up. Okay, like I was saying, the purple just happened to be the next one in the box. All right, so here we go. We're going to put the purple right here in the corner. And we're going to bring the purple up all along the sides. Okay. I'm just gonna take the purple and I'm just gonna brush it on all the sides. Okay. And we're gonna come down. I say all the sides, I just meant that side. We're gonna come over here and we're gonna put the purple in here. Oops. I wanna knock that over. That would be a mess. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm just going to put the purple in the corners here like this. Okay. All right, so now my question is about doing the rest of these. I think what I'll do is just take the colors that I have in here and I'm just going to blend them together and just let them be the edges. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. That way, almost reaching that purple, y'all. Oh my gosh, I hope these colors come out of my molds. I'm so afraid that it's not. I'm so afraid it's not. Okay. All right, I'm gonna finish tidying all this up and then I'm going to pour it and then I'm going to come back and show you the results. Yo, I am so serious about these bubbles, man. I am making sure that there are no bubbles in this thing anywhere. I don't see any. I don't see any. I sprayed it, I torched it, I sprayed it and moved around the edges. So, all right, into the machine it goes. All right, guys, I don't think this turned out very well. I can see, okay, let's just unmold it. I hope I can fix it. careful because I don't want to. I did not even see those air pockets. Look at that. Ah, that just, but you know what? No, I know what I can do to fix that. I know what I can do to fix that and make it part of it. Hold on, I'll be right back. See, look right there. For some reason, that stuck to the mold rather than coming out of the mold with the, so that's what this is right here. But wait a minute, I got an idea. Alrighty then, guys. So what I did was, I've been wanting to use these little crystal things in something for a while, but they have a tendency to kind of disappear when they get in the resin. But this looks pretty good, actually. I'll take a picture where you can actually see it standing up, but yeah, I like that. It takes care of the little gaps that were there. But I like the way it actually turned out. I love the colors, the way the colors turned out. See, on the bottom, on the top, oops, on the sides. So it's very pretty. I like it. And then with the added little crystals there, just kind of adds a little something to it. So now the mold itself, it did clean up really nicely. Still got a little bit of cleaning to do in the grooves and stuff, but just with some alcohol and a paper towel, the mold cleaned up just great. So there we go, guys. Nothing to do on the back side. It came out really nice. So, all right. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Be blessed.